name is Mariam Alam and I'm from Egypt. I work for both Arab and African youth initiatives on climate change.
My name is Billy M. Lombe. I'm the regional coordinator for African Artists Peace Initiative. And as African Artists Peace Initiative, we try to bring arts and our artists to promote the culture of peace through their talents and different creative ways.
Je suis Monsieur Bersol Exaucé Ngambili-Bam, président du Conseil national de la jeunesse du Congo-Brazzaville.
My name is Doriswa Sagara. I'm from the EU Africa Chamber of Commerce. We're based in Brussels.
Hello everyone. My name is Victor Chen. I am from Uganda. I am the director for African Youth Initiative Network, which is a national youth organization doing work to promote peace and justice in Uganda.
L'objectif du forum, c'est évidemment la création du réseau des jeunes pour la culture de la paix. La consultation en ligne avait un objectif relativement simple. C'était un outil démocratique en phase avec les aspirations des jeunes qui sont d'être connectés aux outils modernes de la communication, à savoir Internet. Donc, la plateforme a permis de mettre ensemble des jeunes de tout le continent, mais également de la diaspora, afin qu'ils participent activement à la construction du réseau qui est le leur. Donc, la plateforme a permis de définir les thèmes de référence de ce forum, mais également du réseau qui sera mis en place, de donner le contenu, la structure, l'organisation, les fonctionnements, comme nous le verrons tout de suite.
I believe that it's a quintessential process by the UNESCO to have us engaged at this level. As young Africans, we make up 60% of the population of Africa. I strongly believe that such a large majority cannot be left on the periphery, cannot be the missing face in decision making, and cannot be sidelined or marginalized when you talk about issues of peace building and broadly developing Africa to make it a better continent. We have to be at the center, at the nucleus, at the forefront of all responses that are aimed at making Africa a better continent. Thus, this is a very important and significant gathering, and I believe that the network will go a long way in helping to overcome many of the social ills that are facing Africa at the present moment. I believe that Africa holds a lot of potential. I believe it's a capacitated continent in terms of manpower, in terms of resources, in terms of intellectually gifted people. I think what we need now is more Pan-Africanism. We need more Africans who are proud to be Africans, who are proactive, who are passionate, who are willing to go an extra mile for the development of our continent as a collective.
L'Afrique du Sud est parler et trouver quelles sont nos problématiques communes. Et à partir de ces problématiques communes, on peut établir des chartes, on peut établir des observatoires de la paix. Un observatoire de la paix, on n'a pas encore vu un observatoire de la paix qui peut tirer un carton rouge aux partis dans toute l'Afrique de la Tunisie à l'Afrique du Sud, tirer un carton rouge aux gens et aux partis et aux gouvernements qui veulent perturber le calme et la paix des citoyens africains et qui va conduire à la guerre, et puis à la pauvreté, et puis à la famine, et puis à la maladie, et puis à Ebola, et puis à la malaria, et.
For me, culture of peace involves the diaspora to a first extent. They are a diaspora because maybe they have fled war. So they have not decided to be diaspora. It might have been a consequences of their environment around them. So the diaspora has a lot to bring back to Africa in terms of economic sustainability, but also the knowledge that we were able to have from both sides. It's a win-win situation.
C'est très important que la jeunesse africaine, qui est l'avenir de ce continent et même l'avenir du monde, puisse commencer à penser à un avenir meilleur pour son continent, parce que c'est aujourd'hui la clé même du développement africain. Le panafricanisme aujourd'hui veut que les jeunes s'impliquent fortement et qu'ils puissent briser les barrières entre les différentes frontières africaines. Et nous sommes présentement à Libreville au Gabon avec toutes les communautés de jeunesse de l'Afrique, avec nos amis de l'Afrique de l'Ouest, de l'Afrique australe, de l'Afrique centrale et de l'Est. Et nous travaillons activement pour que ce réseau, au sortir de la conférence du Forum panafricain de jeunesse pour la paix, puisse effectivement voir le jour et travailler pour améliorer les conditions de vie des jeunes africains, où qu'ils soient sur le continent et même dans le monde en tant que jeunes de la diaspora.
Setting up this network, I think it's the best I've had so far. I believe it's going to go a long way to help each other as we come together to share experiences, most especially those who are from the war-torn countries, post-conflict countries, those who are still experiencing conflicts, to share with us their experiences. And also for us who are from conflict-free zones to also give recommendations, initiatives, and encourage them to do best in whatever they do.
Salam. Jimia.
Wenjole.
Serere.
Emirembe. Tendere. Pash.
Hoto. Kahiso.
I think it's the frustration of the youth. We are trying to figure out a structure that will include us at all levels, national, subnational, regional, but even more so international. It's no longer of Africa, Europe, Asia. We're global. So the idea is that we as young people need to come together, especially young Africans, decide on what's our common ground, what's our common culture.
Let us make sure that peace building is incorporated into the curriculum from a tender age, primary school level, and in our communities, in our societies. When a child is born, when they start walking, start learning to talk, we preach peace, being amicable, stable, and unity at all times, at all levels. This is our Africa, the only Africa we have. It is incumbent upon us to make it a better continent. Change won't fall like manna from heaven, and it will never come if we're going to wait it to come from somebody else. If we as Africans are not driving forward the agenda to change and make our continent a better place.
All these nice charters, policies, young people are tired of them. If we can't get back home and influence the national process that is reviewing policies, developing policies on peace, we are not really achieving much with the network. The other thing is we have to also ensure that we've infiltrated the young people who represent us at a high level, at a political level. If it's national youth councils, if it's the youth representatives within the ministries of youth or agencies in charge of youth, they have to be trained. Their capacities needs to be built so that they can start talking peace. You know, peace needs to be the in thing that needs to be talked about. The same way there was an era talking about HIV and prevention, the same way there was an era talking about education, employment, entrepreneurship. We need to make peace be also one of those things that young people are talking about, but not just talking about strategizing ways they can influence the political people to start talking and investing in issues of peace. But the other thing is also there's a new essence of the cultural heritage aspect, where we can ensure every aspect of culture in our countries is promoting peace. So from musicians, for example, to artists, to poets, to acrobats, to arts, to painters, you know, let us start making peace a theme that is constantly being reiterated, constantly being brought back in media, in platforms that can inform, in social media.
La guerre ne paye pas, elle ternit le monde. La guerre ne paye pas, elle divise le monde. Levons-nous avec la paix pour apporter la joie dans ce monde. Levons-nous avec la paix pour un continent sans crise. La guerre ne paye pas, elle ternit le monde. La guerre ne paye pas, elle divise, oui, le monde.
Citoyens du monde, je vous souhaite la bienvenue, la plus cordiale des bienvenues en terre gabonaise. Vous êtes très nombreux, ça témoigne de l'intérêt que nous portons à la paix. Et à vos âges respectifs, c'est admirable. Nous applaudissons pour vous.
And I work to connect all of you across the continent. I know you're the leaders of this generation to create this culture of peace.
Pour créer cette culture de la paix.
And I like this term, culture of peace.
Et j'aime ce terme, la culture de la paix.
Because when it talks about peace, it's not just talking about the absence of war.
Parce que quand on parle de paix, on ne parle pas seulement de l'absence de guerre.
It's going deeper than that because peace is a more profound thing than that.
Et ça va, c'est plus profond que cela. Et c'est un concept qui est très profond.
And this term culture is very important inside of this sentence.
Et le terme culture est très important à l'intérieur de ce terme de culture de la paix.
Because with culture, we have to understand how we deal with each other, how we behave, how we interact, the norms of our society and our culture.
Je vois ici dans cette salle une telle énergie. Avoir ici 90 représentants de plus de 40 pays africains, je crois que c'est une soirée et c'est une conférence merveilleuse de discuter la culture de la paix, la jeunesse, les enjeux, dans un moment où on voit tellement des opportunités pour l'Afrique, parce que l'Afrique se lève, l'Afrique bouge, l'Afrique se développe. Il y a tout un espoir, optimisme qui est sur vous, sur la jeunesse africaine.
We need to organize, we need to mobilize, we need to strategize. And most importantly, we need to put our words into actions, 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 and more actions.
The world need the peace. Your country, my country, our country need the peace. Your country, my country, our country need your peace. Your family, my family, our family need your peace. Your family, my family, our family need the peace. You must love the peace. You must sing the peace. You must take the peace. You must breathe the peace.